Hi kids! Today we're going to do the quick and easy way for making shamrocks. I'm going to make mine big, but you can make yours any size. I'm going to make mine big because I've got some big windows to fill. And what I've got to fill them with is some big green paper. Now this paper that I've got is actually kind of hard to draw on and a little tricky to cut. So what I'm going to do is make patterns or templates first so that the leaves will be more or less the same size, and I can work out my problems here on this piece of ordinary paper. And then when I go for the tricky paper, you might find that's also true if you're cutting fabric or anything that's hard to draw on, felt. So I'm going to work out all my problems here on the paper and then use it as a template, and we'll just show you real quick how to do that. So what is a shamrock shape? It's kind of like a heart. You can just draw a heart shape. There's no one agreed kind of shamrock. Most people think it's one or another kind of clover, but I'm going to make mine a kind of a gentle heart shape. So I've drawn a line down here on the paper, and I'm going to draw half a heart on one side, fold the paper, and then cut it out. So kind of like this. So you see that's half the heart. I'm going to just take it out, fold it along this line. Doesn't have to be too exact. And then you can see that when I cut this out, I'm going to have the leaf of the shamrock. Now you can draw these freehand. There's no reason why you can't or shouldn't. But I want mine to be more or less the same for my display, so I'm working with the pattern. So that's basically the leaf of the shamrock. Most shamrocks you'll see will have 3 leaves, some will have 4. Again, it's not one agreed upon species, so you can kind of do what you like with that. Now, put that out of the way. I did cut a few earlier, but I'll show you that this is my tricky paper. But since I've got this, it's going to be relatively easy just to trace around it. Again, you might find this is also true if you have felt or something like that. And I've made all my mistakes on the white paper, and I've made a few. You can chop and change. You can vary the leaves a little bit, make a couple of patterns. So you can see that that's my big green leaf. Now, I said this was the quick method, and it certainly is. When you're displaying these, I'm going to tape mine to the window. You can just kind of arrange them in your pattern here like this. I made a little sprig too, a little bit of stem there. And when I go to tape these on the window, it'll look like a shamrock because your eye and your brain will put it all together. They don't have to be touching. That's one of the marvelous things about your brain, is it can take some information and put it all together. So that's, I better get busy here and make a few more. So I've got some big windows to fill. Somebody's having a birthday. Do you remember this fella from 1 year ago? And if you want to be reminded about how to make your St. Patrick's Day snakes, go back on our Facebook page, 1 year, and you can have a go at that. So if you didn't do it or you just want to do it again, have a look back on Facebook. So until next time, that's our Paddy's Day presentation. And everyone be safe and be well and stay busy. Bye now.